Good morning, guys. Good morning. And I am so glad that you are here with me on this beautiful Tuesday. Well, I want to welcome you. We decided as a community that we would do like a Tuesday thought of the day. And on today, I want your thoughts to be on freedom. Freedom, the ability to live your life as you choose without restraint, the ability to speak your mind, the privilege to be free. You know, a lot of us come from ancestors that were not free, but on this day, we celebrate freedom and we want to let it ring. And I want to dedicate this thought of the day to my grandparents. My grandparents were enslaved indigenous people here in the town where I grew up here and raised. And I want to dedicate this freedom thought of the day to Sally Malone and James Harding. Sally Malone is my great-grandmother that was born in 1853 as an enslaved indigenous woman. And her husband, which is my great-grandfather, was born in 1842 as an indigenous man. My grandfather was born during the first Mexican War to my grandmother, Jane Harding. And when I think about the story of my grandfather's life, I had the privilege to put my hand on some information and documentation regarding my grandfather. My grandfather would refer to his dad as master. He was told by his mother that she could not tell him who he was or who his father was until after that Mexican War was going on. My grandfather talked about his life as an enslaved little boy and how his mother, Jane Harding, would take an iron and iron clothes for master, which was his father. And after each day of ironing clothes, he would take that iron and peck my grandmother in her head. She didn't have her rights. She didn't have her freedom. She was a byproduct of being enslaved during a Mexican war as an indigenous woman. My grandfather, as you can imagine, as a child, was horrified at this horrific act of violence towards his mother daily. She wore bruises and was just beaten with an iron. And he would cry out of fear and hurt. And he was beaten as a child until he bled, bruised, abused. And so on this day, as I go about my day, I think about my grandparents. I think about my ancestors. And everything that I do is to pay respect to my ancestors for what they had to endure for me to be able to have the privilege, to be able to have a choice, to be able to live my life as a free, not Black, but indigenous woman of this land. And I'm so grateful for my history because no one knows how it feels to have someone to erase who you are and pin a tag on who you are. But on this day, I have the freedom to choose to live my life as I want, the freedom to read books if I feel like it, the freedom to wander on this earth if that's what I choose to do. And my grandfather talked about one shoe. He would get a pair each year. And during the winter months, it was so hard on him that his mom would wrap his feet in rags to sneak him through the woods to a church to learn English because they spoke another native tongue. He had to sneak and had one pair of shoes. And every time I buy shoes or every time I buy groceries or every time I give to someone else, I do it in honor of my ancestors. And I am so grateful for freedom today. And as you go about your day today, chosen ones, I want you to think about what you're grateful in freedom today for yourselves. Who paid the price for you to be able to have the privilege and the honor to live your life without restraints as a free person in this nation? Learn your history, know your history and who you are, because we are still here living in the image of God, honoring our ancestors for everything they had to go through for us to be free. And we are the Kasabo tribe of natives, and we are still here. And until the next video, guys, peace, and let your freedom ring. I love you, and I still believe in you too. Bye now.